Ben, what are you doing here?
I'm turning myself in.
You can't do that.
No, these guys need to know the truth, Sierra. You only helped me get away because I made you do it.
Copy.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So you coerced Miss Brady into helping you escape?
No, he didn't.
Her back was against the wall because of me.
No, he's lying.
I knew if I kept going, you'd take it out on her, so I came back.
I want Mr. Weston transferred to Statesville as soon as possible. Your little sojourn on the outside is over. And your execution is back on the calendar.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh, he'll be on it. Okay. All right. There's a van at the courthouse, ready to take you back to Statesville. Let's go. On your feet.
No, wait. Rafe, can I please just have one moment alone with him, okay? This will be the last time I ever get to see him.
1 minute, okay? I'm gonna be right there, so don't you try anything cute, you hear me?
Why did you come back?
I had to. Sierra, they're gonna throw the book at you.
Did you hear that, creep DA? They're gonna execute you next week.
If I can't have you in my life, that life isn't worth it.
Don't say that.
It's true. Joe, I swear to God, thank you. Thank you for always believing in me. And for everything you tried to do for me.
I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping, Ben. I have exactly 1 week to find David's father, and I won't give up on that. I'm gonna devote all of my time and everything I have to finding him, okay? I'm not gonna lose you. I'm not gonna lose you without a fight.
Let's go. Time's up.
No.
Come on, your minute is up.
I love you so much.
For God's sake, come on.
I love you.
Sierra!
Well, I gave Victor my word, so no point in holding on to these divorce papers anymore.
Anyone ever tell you that talking to yourself is the first sign of insanity?
I should know.
Guess you must have missed this place.
Especially the food. It's fish sticks night.
You got caught?
Yeah, but I got away.
Well, then how did you end up back in here?
Turned myself in.
Why would you do that? You're innocent.
Sierra.
You're lucky. You're lucky that Ben turned himself in, because it looks like the DA is not going to pursue any charges against you.
Great.
Great? Great, that's all I got from you is great. I would have thought you'd be a little more excited.
What do you want me to do, Rafe? What, you want me to just jump up and down? Seriously? The man that I love might be executed next week for a crime that he didn't even commit.
Well, you know, a jury didn't agree. They didn't agree, and he lost 3 appeals, okay? Sierra, it's time to face reality.
So what? Am I supposed to just be like, oh yeah, I guess this was a lost cause. I did my best. No. No, Rafe, I can't manage that. Ben has 1 week left to live, and I need to save him, and I need your help.
My help? You know, even if I was willing to help, there's not one single lead. Come on.
Okay, but Rafe, I have this theory.
Okay, what theory?
What if the person who killed Jordan is David's father?
Sierra knocked Rafe out?
Yeah. And she told me to take off. I did. Then I got to thinking that when Rafe came to, he'd end up running her straight to the police station and charge her.
couldn't let that happen to her.
So you turned yourself in.
They had a van there in no time.
What's gonna happen to you now?
I guess they'll be moving me to death row soon.
I mean, and there's nothing you can do?
No, I'm all out of appeals, man. Sierra won't give up, but she knows I'm running out of time.
Listen, I've known Sierra all of her life, and that is one stubborn woman. Don't underestimate her.
No, I've learned not to do that. She even has her own theory of who really murdered Jordan.
I worked my butt off trying to find David's paternal father when I started the adoption proceedings. I wanted him to sign over his rights. I couldn't find him. Nowhere, okay? He like vaporized or something.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that he didn't kill Jordan.
He wanted nothing to do with Jordan. The minute he found out she was pregnant, he was gone.
Did she ever talk about him?
No, she would never say very much about him. You meant nothing to her.
Okay, so for all you know, things could have been really bad between them, right?
God, Sierra, listen to me. There is not one shred of evidence that says he was in Salem the night that Jordan was murdered.
So what, Rafe? You don't have a positive ID on Ben either, and this entire case has been based on DNA evidence.
Yeah, DNA evidence doesn't lie.
It can be misinterpreted, and you know that.
But if the killer was someone other than Ben, the guy must have been wearing a hazmat suit or something. Ben's DNA was the only DNA we found on Jordan's body, okay? Oh, well, that and David's, but David sure as hell didn't kill her.
Wait a minute.
What?
My dad used to say that assumptions are the mother of all mistakes. So what if you just assume that the DNA was David's? What if it was really David's father's?
Every human being gets 50% of their DNA from each parent. It's impossible that David's DNA was an identical match for his father.
But there have to have been a ton of similarities, right? I mean, isn't it possible, just a little bit, that the forensics team made a mistake?
We tested David. It was his DNA. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, what if Jordan was with David and David's father the night that she was killed? I mean, couldn't the techs have missed that?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose, anything's possible. Yeah. Just, I'll check the case file, okay?
So the person who really killed your sister could be David's father.
Sierra's theory.
Okay. Do you have any evidence?
No, but listen. Rafe said that Jordan told him more than once that she didn't want David's father anywhere near her or near David. They had some major problems, Will. She would never talk about it.
No one's ever been able to track down the guy.
My case is circumstantial.
Yeah, no witnesses or anything like that.
The only reason my DNA was found on Jordan was because I was the one who found her. I tried to revive her.
Well, honestly, it sounds like a long shot, but I mean, it's not nothing.
Hope. It's my only hope of getting out of here alive. What the hell are you still doing in here, man? I thought you'd be a free man by now.
Well, I should be, but turns out that Maggie was so wasted the night of the accident that she doesn't even remember she caused it.
How do you know that?
Sierra told me. And Maggie came to see me today.
Wait, you didn't tell her?
I tell her, and then she has to deal with the fact that she killed Sonny's mom.
So?
So I was trying to figure out what to do about that, and Victor arrived, and he said that the truth would kill Maggie.
Okay, Victor says whatever's best for Victor. He wants to keep you quiet, right?
Yes, I mean, definitely.
No, screw that. Are you kidding me? You can't stay in here forever, Will. You need to call Sonny and tell him.
I can't, though.
What do you mean you can't? Why?
But, listen, Because I gave Victor my word. I gave him my word that I'd help protect Maggie.
So what?
If it was one of Victor's other wives, then yeah, I would have told him to get lost. But it's Maggie. Ben, it's Maggie. It's the sweetest, gentlest, nicest person in the world. And Victor's right, that the truth would kill her. So yeah, I promise him I would not say anything.
Will, this is your life that we're talking about here. You can't just throw it away because you shook hands with some old crook like Victor.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying. But you know what? We should be thinking about you. I wish somehow I could help Sierra track down David's father.
Look, even if Sierra finds the guy, we don't have any evidence. We don't even know if he's still alive. She could be tracking a ghost.
What are you doing?
Checking the CSI profile. If there's anything to your theory, I would see it here.
Okay, what does all that mean?
Okay, those are 3 columns identifying each person's DNA. We got Jordan's, Ben's, and David's. Wait a minute.
What?
Well, Jordan's and Ben's are an absolute match.
What about the babies?
Well, it was obviously good enough to be admitted into evidence, but you see here, there are some slight differences, which could be because it's a bad sample simply because it was taken from the body.
Or it could be because it's David's father's DNA.
Well, we can't tell for sure without testing the guy.
Okay, Rafe, there has to be something you can do with this.
There is, but it's a long shot.
Tell me.
Well, I can enter this into a federal database. And if David's father's DNA somehow happens to be in there, we might be able to ID him.
Okay, Rafe, then do it.
Well, like I said, it's a long shot, okay? Don't get your hopes up.
I don't care. This could be Ben's only chance.
No, if I were at the paper, I could help Sierra.
Will.
Somehow. No, I mean it. Trust me, I got all kinds of ways to dig up dirt on people.
Look,
track
I
people
know
down.
what I was getting into when I walked into the police station today.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't. We're not just giving up. I mean, there's got to be something.
Look, we shouldn't be talking about how to get me out of here. We should be talking about how to get you out of here.
Okay, listen. Part of the deal I made with Victor is that he would pull some strings to help me get out early.
And you think he'll come through? Will, you know Maggie caused the accident.
Yes. Well, what am I supposed to do then?
Well,
what am I supposed to do?
What do you think Maggie would think of this? Would she approve of Victor guilting you into staying here?
No, she'd hate it, obviously.
No, she wouldn't allow it, and you shouldn't either.
Listen, I'm not just doing what Victor wants me to do. I don't want Maggie to find out about this.
So Victor wins. It's bull. Will, you deserve to be with Sonny, and you deserve to be with your daughter.